Alright, now here we go. Back to what I do. Yeah. Alright. Shit. The Rockets, nigga. The Mexican?
Yeah. One with the little tummy.
Oh, yeah, she thick as shit. It's just too much stomach.
Yeah, too much, man. Yeah.
I fuck
Yeah,
with
she
her.
was at the truck bent over.
What she had on?
A little red skirt.
Oh, you ain't see nothing?
Oh, yeah, I seen that. Then she turned around next time.
Oh.
Seen that tummy.
Tommy. These whole ass new age niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. All these niggas gotta do group me just to play the game. And all these niggas, now all of a sudden my phone going off by these texts. These bitch ass niggas up in this bitch just texting each other. Like, talking. You know, like talking shit, but play the game. Why not? Bitch? Look.
Yeah, go to get it over with, man.
All these whole ass niggas, all you hear is that's why I ain't want to do that group shit. You know what I'm saying? I got a bullshit phone that shit still work. I'm like, damn. The way niggas, dog, that bullshit.
Fuck, I'll be all night with that shit.
I can't get a game. I'm sending niggas invites, but you rather me be in this text chat shit.
Yeah.
To get the motherfucking invite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, dog. Look at all these messages. I ain't even read. I can't even read them because they keep coming in. I just told that nigga, man, all that new age bullshit, man. Y'all niggas some bums, dog.
Straight up, man.
All this motherfucking chatting amongst men.
Hey, don't want me. Hey, we'll get that action, man.
Two on them.
Yeah.
Alright, dog.
That ring.
I'm finna delete this shit, bro. I ain't with this shit. Alright. Man, look. Bro, man. Sit around and text me. I'm sorry, y'all, man. I'm just trying to see if we gonna play this goddamn league bullshit, bro. Exactly. Shit, bullshit ass nigga. Nigga, who are you, nigga? Man, why I can't change my goddamn? There you go. Shit. Man, where my motherfucking uniform at? That's all good. Fuck it. D5713.
To the NBA2K16. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Boris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And back in Toronto following the road trip, it's the Raptors on their home court. And they're starting off this season against this Houston Rockets team. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home.
Fuck out of here, man. And he got Willie Cauley-Stein. Willie Cauley-Stein.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
Well, you know, they split their meetings last season, and the way both of these teams love to compete, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again.
And the Houston Rockets
Take all that, yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You take all that. Bust your ass. We ain't playing no game. Whoa, what was that?
Chamberlain no good on the free throw. In the last few years, the Toronto fans have made a strong case for being the loudest in the league. And Greg, you know, the Air Canada Center can sound like a 60,000 capacity crowd during the playoffs.
It is really unreal. It gives the Raptors a huge advantage here at home. Toronto and Canada will always be hockey first, but they love their Raptors here in the North.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
This shot, yeah.
Gervin pulls it in. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
You know, the Raptors were top 5 in attendance.
Damn, man, this is y'all for real. He 5-1. This dude here 5-1.
7 home wins on the year.
Gasol gets to Green. Green, the screen. Iverson up top.
Man, shit.
It's taken away by Stuckey. And it's Houston on the break. Houston moving it around. They get it again.
Oh!
And the rejection by Smith to stop the run. But they recover it. Green kicks to Iverson. Back to Green. That 3 off the mark.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Lucas is screen on Iverson. Rose with the double team. Gervin outside. Back to Stuckey. It's stolen by Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And the Raptor franchise record for home wins is 30, set back in 07. And you get the feeling with the way the crowd gets into it, that record won't stand much longer.
Toronto's gone 0-4 from
Give me that shit.
to start out, but controlled from outside. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Chamberlain. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In the inside.
6 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the miss.
Give me that shit.
Chamberlain with the block. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first.
Yaku! Woohoo! Boy, I'm talking about it. Woohoo! Woo! Boy, I'm talking about it. I'm finna kill this nigga, man. I'm finna kill him. I'm finna kill him. I'm finna kill him.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And guys, Josh Smith, an interesting blend of talents. A good defender, great finisher around the rim. Also an underrated passer at times for a big man.
And Josh Smith, kind of a tweener. He spent some time at power forward.
Time power forward. At least that's where he should settle into.
Stein, who's checked in for Wallace. Gervin dishes to Chamberlain. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Chamberlain no good on the free throw.
How about the night Will Chamberlain is having? He's already up to 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Collison, the pass to Ross. Cauley Stein with the screen for Collison. They need this one.
I gave that bullshit ass dunk.
Is broken. Maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Good shot here.
It's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Lucas. No good off the front iron.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Now here's Ross. Looking for his first basket show in history.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
As we're talking about
Good shot here.
He's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. As a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
And Sanders throws it down.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the champ.
They did
Get that shit out of here.
a cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far. He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. To the left side wing. Marbury. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound. For 3, Ross. The shot is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them, the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Or handball.
Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston. Lucas is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Gervin. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Money in at the 1. Jones drives in. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Goes up off the inbound.
Get out of here.
Gortat with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gortat. Here's Iverson. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Poked away.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
It's out of here.
Offensive rebound. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest.
Here's Rose. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And Gerald Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Price, the pass to Thorpe. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Rockets ball.
A lot of the wins. Maybe 2, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
4 on the shot clock. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
It's the jam. I mean, just beautiful.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
The slam dunk by Thorpe.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Fox bangs home the trifecta. Fox is... Oh! Yeah.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is...
That bullshit, nigga. Don't try to cheat me. We'll sit here motherfucking me all 5 motherfucking minutes.
Martin with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Nigga, shit, nigga, that's you with this bullshit ass leg, nigga.
Shot.
You know you lagging,
So
nigga.
the whistle blows on the shot. And 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Faggot ass shit, bro. That's what you on, I got you. That's what you on, I got you.
Been by accident.
Yeah,
Mad because I'm beating your motherfucking ass?
Aggressiveness
I hear you.
correlates with playing better.
Mad because
So
I'm
the
beating your
aggressiveness is
motherfucking
starting to
ass.
pay
You
off.
have to do something else.
And for Wallace last season, his main contribution was made on the sideline and in the locker room. A mentor and a spiritual leader for the
That nigga
Celtics.
motherfucking
He really
make the
saw
game,
real time.
man.
But his presence was felt by the young players looking for guidance, getting it from the aggressor we used to call crash.
And guys, let's get your take
Cake
on the
ass
hustle
nigga.
stats for the Raptors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball.
Yeah,
handlers
bitch, that's how you
and
want to play,
forcing
bitch. We can do that too.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far
Bitch
tonight,
ass
too.
nigga. I ain't friendly.
And the thing, Greg, about Marcin Gortat, he's not a high flyer. He's not a super flexible athlete. But he's one of the best centers in the league because he's tough. And he's worked hard on developing his skills. And he always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for position down low. A terrific screener, does a lot of that dirty work. And he's also very good at passing the basketball. You know, a lot more skill, particularly in the pick and roll, than maybe people give him credit for.
Hey,
He hurt a defense in a surprising number of ways.
That's
Wallace. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I really like the fire, the intensity that they're playing with now. They got off to a tough start there in the first quarter. They didn't shoot it particularly well, but they've played through it. They've been able to stick with it, and that, to me, that shows their resilience.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is
You a
something
real
that has to get
motherfucking
better.
live
You're
ass
immediately
pussy,
putting
dog.
yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot
probably
that
what. That's
40
probably
from the
why
line.
your motherfucking ass got wins, because you want to motherfucking make the
And
game
now
lag
here
like a
comes
hoe.
Jones leading the break. Now here's Cauley Stein. Guarded closely. And stolen by Price. To the inside.
Fucking pussy.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulls it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Pass to Thorpe. Fox. The three-pointer is right on target. Fox has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Rockets.
Get shit out of here, you bitch.
And he
Trying to
has
motherfucking
really
do.
come to
Draw
life here
foul,
after a
weak
slow
ass nigga.
start in that first quarter.
Here's Fox. 6 points for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, last year Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result, Clark, they had back in 2014.
Yeah, but you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Price, the best to Thorpe. Misses in close.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
2 on the clock.
Get shit out of here, you weak ass bitch.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Raptors. They're up by
Fry
6.
on these motherfucking nuts,
And we'll
nigga.
be back right after halftime
Why
to
you
get
like
the
to
third quarter
Snapchat,
underway.
nigga? Snapchat ass nigga. Fuck you talking to? Oh, get in the group so we can play. That's gay.
And it's been a back-and-forth game
gay.
so far with no crowd given through the first half.
You get that on your group? I don't get invites on the group.
Terrence Ross with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Really an extraordinary game for Ross. 12 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Gerald Green out there with Allen Iverson. Then it's Smith. Then it's Rose. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
For Toronto, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Gervin outside, and the shot is good from Stuckey.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
There's the pass to Chamberlain. Rejected by Gasol. The drive by Iverson. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And now it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
It's incredible to think that Pau Gasol last year set a career high in points in a game for as long, Clark, as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46 points for Pau to go with 18 rebounds. I mean, you rarely see a player of his age putting up a career high like that.
Raptors leading by 8.
Houston foul call. Jerry Lucas. That's his first personal foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The drive by Iverson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And with Powell, that 46-point game, he became the oldest player to get 45 points and 15 rebounds. No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Now here's Stuckey. He's got 6. He dishes it to Lucas. Second shot opportunity. And it's Gervin laying it in. And now just a 5-point Raptor lead.
And a final point, guys, with Powell's career game. It's crazy to think that he did it while not being the first offensive option. I mean, he had been the go-to guy with his time in Memphis for so long.
Deflects the pass. Oh, trying for it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And stolen by Price. Fox kicks to Gortat. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. There's the screen. The drive by Collison. Off target on the 15-footer.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Thorpe. He takes that one up and powers it through.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now, here's Price. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Rockets were terrific on the road last season, Clark. Tied for second with the Clippers for the most road wins in the league.
26-15, although if you want to get picky about it, they had one of those wins in Mexico City, so maybe 25.5 road wins for them.
And I do remember that Mexico City game last year for the Rockets. A huge turnout for them. It felt like they were the crowd favorites. Still, you can't take anything away from their road performances last season.
My bad. I gotta learn your shot.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. And, you know, you think about the Rockets, as you mentioned. I mean, one reason they were so good on the road is their offense didn't miss a beat when they left Houston. When you can get to the line as much as they did, you remain consistent on the road.
My shit was green. I had it green, and I still missed. No, it's on some fuck shit. No, it's on some fuck shit. No, it's on some fuck shit. Straight green.
Man, you talk about a guy that's bounced around the league since he's been in it. Darren Collison. I mean, he's played on 5 different teams in his first 6 seasons, and he's been a contributor and an impact player on all of them.
For Darren Collison, played a career-high 35 minutes a game last year. Seemed to help him find his rhythm, Greg, on offense.
And his coach had confidence in him, and boy, did he deliver. Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that hip injury shut him down after 45 games, but a positive season for him to build upon nonetheless.
Here's Thorpe. And the rejection by Sanders.
It's out of here.
Gortat with the block. And they'll keep possession. Rockets trail by 12. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
How the fuck did I travel?
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
It's out of here.
Chamberlain with the block. It's stolen by Jones. And as we end the third.
Straight green shot release, and I still miss.
Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided
we know somebody
show.
making the game like, bitch, I played this game way more than you.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Gervin. Chamberlain is out there with Lucas. And there's Money. And it's Stuckey in the shooting guard position. Here's Wallace. No good on the triple. Chamberlain dishes to Gervin. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Gervin's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. Picked away. And it's the Rockets on the break. Lucas has got the ball. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Tipped away. One-on-one fast break.
Marbury.
That one goes. Count it. 10 points for money.
And that is their way to get back into this game. They've got to play racehorse basketball from here on out.
And Clark, no better way to get on your horse than to start things off with a steal.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45 minutes
shot
delay
here.
here. He shattered the backboard.
They get it again.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
Here's Lucas. And Jones sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Larry Sanders with the dunk. From D.C. Out of bounds.
Gervin against Iverson. And it's Gervin missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Iverson gets the bucket.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Here's Lucas. The shot, no good. Smith with some nice D.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
That's good.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
The drive by Iverson. From deep. Another miss by Iverson. Rockets trail by 13. Rose with the block. Iverson passes to Gasol. Down low. Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists now in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Coley Stein comes in for Pau Gasol. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Josh Smith. And a switch here also for Houston. Ports checked in. That is good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Stuckey.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And it's Gervin missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The offensive rebound. And here's Iverson outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're
Making
on
the
top.
game lag, cuz. I ain't with that, homeboy. You gonna have to find somebody else to play in your league if you gonna do it like that. I'm good on that. I don't play with cheaters, dog. You get fuck you in your
You're right
ass,
there,
homeboy.
Steve.
I
One
don't play
area
with
that
cheaters.
stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting
Real
steals,
talk.
something I know that
I
you
don't play
really
with no
value
cheating
yourself.
ass
Well,
nigga.
it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
Everybody
So
all
with
of a
this
sudden
win,
just
they'll move
moving
to
slow
6
and all that
victories on the
bullshit,
season.
homeboy. Soon as you
So
pull
they
that
win their
motherfucking
first game
cord,
against
ho.
this squad.
I don't play with
It's
no
a
hoe ass
two-game
nigga, dog.
series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is
Bullshit-ass
just a
nigga,
two-game
dog.
season series, the
Just
team
like
winning
these
game
old
one has
Canada-ass
that
niggas.
slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Stuckey kicks to Chamberlain. Stolen by Rose. Green with the ball. Picked up by Stuckey. Wide open look. And he gets the jumper to drop. And that's now 30 points for Iverson.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cauley Stein dishes to Iverson. Again, Toronto.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
It's tipped. Here's Chamberlain. Basket good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage.
Yeah, I don't play with fuck boys. I motherfucking see it, bitch.
Advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking.
Yeah, niggas spend more time texting than playing the game. That's what I mean. This gay. Well, y'all play the game. Why the fuck you want to sit back? You want to spy cam me? First of all, you spy casting like a little bitch. First of all, you spy casting. Second of all, you motherfuckers rather to text than play the goddamn game. Y'all rather be in the group than play the game and talk shit to each other like little girls. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you want to cheat. You know what I'm saying? You want to cheat because you getting your ass spanked. Come on, bro. What kind of nigga is you? My phone done went out more than I ever have with some niggas. With some niggas texting. Come on, cuz. These niggas rather be on the phone texting than sending game invites and getting the season over with. This shit gonna be going on all the way to motherfucking me, what, 2K17? I'm not gonna be trying to play this season for that long. Real motherfucking shit. I ain't. I ain't. So y'all niggas can get this shit together or fuck it. Ain't no importance that I be in this motherfucker. Real shit. Bro, I ain't finna be sitting around looking at my phone like no little bitch. If it ain't about my motherfucking bread, I'm not finna be sitting on my phone. Oh, oh, he's texting me. Oh, he's ready. That's gay, fool. I don't give a fuck about you niggas. Yeah. I see what it is now. Nigga try to win any way possible. You know what I'm saying? I see what it is now, homeboy. Gotcha. Spy casting ass pussy. Give a fuck about you, nigga. I want you to hear everything I'm saying. Got hoe in your blood. That's what hoes do. I gotta win any way I can so I can brag to my homeboys on my phone. I said what I had to say, nigga. I'm not gonna be sitting here. Matter of fact, I need to delete all this here riffraff in my motherfucking phone. I don't do riffraff. I don't do motherfucking riffraff. All this here, man. 50 new messages over nothing. Talking about nothing. 30 messages. Talking about nothing. 'Oh, we're just gonna text each other. We're not gonna just play how we supposed to play. We're gonna keep texting. Gonna keep texting. Can't just simple as pie to go on the phone and push the PS button. Oh, that nigga online. Let me send him an invite. No, I have to have an app. I gotta download. I gotta do all this old gay ass shit just to play one motherfucking game. That probably gonna be one game in the whole day. One game in the whole motherfucking day. One game in the whole motherfucking day. In 2 days this league been going. Nigga played one game. And this basketball, 82 games or whatever this league set to. This ain't gonna make it. I'll be playing 2K17 before this even get started good. Yeah, I'll be playing 2K17 before this shit even get, you know what I'm saying, even get good and started. These niggas here steady. Who's gonna play? You ready? No, you're ready. No, somebody just send me an invite. Send me an invite. Send me an invite. The fuck up, nigga. Just send the fucking invite. It's green people on the screen if they online. Obviously. Send the invite. Accept the invite. Play the fucking game. It's simple. Niggas make shit hard for nothing. That's what's wrong with us. Make shit hard for nothing. And all you gotta do is walk straight. Nah, but you wanna walk sideways, limping, got your pants on your motherfucking ankles, your boxers showing, and gonna try to run. I don't know, man. Mm-hmm. Braids everywhere. I gotta wait till you turn around and know if you're a little dyke girl or a nigga with braids. Cause you wearing the same jeans, they both tight as fuck. Really, the dykes don't even wear tight jeans like that. Them hoes don't even wear skinny jeans. They can. That's the thing. That should be for the hoes. And the dykes. The bulldackers. Not for these niggas. Y'all niggas around this bitch wearing, nigga, you got the new skinny jeans came out, nigga. Yeah, nigga, them hoes tight as a motherfucker. And them hoes look alright. And them hoes tight. Them hoes tight as fuck, nigga. I had to lay down on my back and wiggle them hoes on. What type of niggas we dealing with these days?
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to Miami. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. West is out there with Allen. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Ori. And it's King at the small forward. Allen kicks to Robinson. King. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Kings got the first points on the scoreboard for Cleveland. Now the pass to Gervin. King with the steal. Wide open. Can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. Here's Gervin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gervin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gervin's got 5 points so far.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he makes the first. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And both free throws good for Gervin.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
And here's West from the arc. Good for the basket.
Starting
Starting
man.
off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Gervin passes to Thorpe. Back to Gervin. Fires the three. That is good. Gervin's got 10 points in the game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lets it go with a three. Ford kicks to Ellis. And the three off target. Rockets on defense. 3-point lead. The feed to Allen. Here's Robinson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
So it's the Cavaliers now.
The
Rockets making the shot.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Here's Gervin. Lets the three fly. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Money. And a wide open look here for Ellis.
Man. God damn, I don't like this hoe. That's one nigga I did not want with Monte Ellis, man.
Launches a three. No good. And Houston the other way now.
Tell you what, Monte Ellis is one of the best second-round draft picks of all time in the league, not just the last decade. I mean, this guy was a five-star recruit out of high school, committed to college, but changed his mind and entered the draft, where the Warriors stole him with the 40th pick in 2005. Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Rockets leading by 3.
Jerry West.
Here's Money on the wing. Ellis connects from 3-point range. Getting back to Monte Ellis. Had he gone to college for even 1 year, I think he would have probably been a top 10 pick. But you look at what he's brought to the table over his career, points and assists, rebounds, steals, playmaking. His production has been astounding.
You know, he's one of those unsung players. He never gets voted to the All-Star game. It never gets spoken about as one of the top guards in this league. But you look at the body of work and you ask his competitors throughout this league, and they're going to tell you that guy's as tough as they get.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Detroit Pistons. Harris dishes to Lee. Back to Harris. Shoots from the baseline. Wow, way off on that one. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
No good from Lee.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Doherty. Picked by Lee.
Oh, got him.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Money passes to Chamberlain. It's Gervin on the wing. "17 seconds left to play here in the first. And Monroe kicks to Harris to end the run. And Thorpe pulls it down. Here's Gervin. That's tipped. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Rockets lead by 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
We've got Gervin. Ellis is out there with Money. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Thorpe in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Chamberlain. Gervin passes to Money. Chamberlain with the stuff.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Gervin dishes to Chamberlain. Now Lee still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Well, David Lee with the Golden State Warriors began his career with the New York Knicks. We're talking about him and his play, and it's sometimes hard to get a good compass on what kind of player he is.
Yeah, you know, he was drafted 30th when he came out and certainly played above that draft slot. Then when he re-upped for the 6 years, $80 million, people started to wonder if he was able to play to that value.
And Monroe kicks to Curry. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
You ain't lying.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it? And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. West with the ball. To the inside. Robinson.
Give me that shit, man. Come on.
Passes it to Ori. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his third assist on the night. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 9 points for Money.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Money. Jerry West making his last shot. Chamberlain against Robinson. Money passes to Chamberlain.
Oh, come on, man.
Stolen by Robinson. The Cavaliers trail by 9. West with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. West has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Kick out to King.
Who?
Will not go.
He's talking about who?
Rockets leading by 6. The drive by Ellis. And he gets it to go. Ellis has got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Screened by Lucas. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. Gortat dishes tonight.
There you go.
And Fox gets it to go.
It's that Fox, man.
1:32 left here in the second. The pass to Ori.
Come here.
It's Allen on the wing. And that's an air ball. Not even close.
Plus, in the rebound differential, one more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rodman's checked in. Stuckey outside. Plenty of space. Jerry West grabs the board.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Get worm.
Here's Rodman.
Give me that.
It's rebounded by Houston.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Stuckey kicks tonight. Down low. Here's Gortat.
Martin.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Cleveland making a change here. David Lee's checked in for Robinson. Curry comes in for King. Monroe's checked in for Allen. And Harris subbed in for West. Rodman passes to Harris. 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Curry. But Trey.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the...
And that does it for the first half of play. Houston on top, up by 10.
Don't let the smooth tape
And we'll be
fool
back
you.
for the second half following the break.
You know
Keep
what
it
he
right
told
here
you.
on 2K Sports.
You know what the guy told you? It's an incorrect statement. Do fuck shit. You gonna get a win. That fuck shit won't last.
All right, Houston, coming to the corner.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Hey, you know, George Gervin has been really making it happen.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. Hey, you know, George Gervin has been really making it happen.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint.
Why you
as they
stop,
try to
OT?
disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up
OT,
like
ain't no stopping, baby. We're supposed to keep going.
Second half of basketball.
What's that,
and
homeboy?
presented by Gatorade.
Hey,
That
y'all,
all
you
fueled
keep
up and on
stopping,
the floor to
son.
start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, King is up.
This shit out of here.
Then there's West. Then there's Allen. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. West draws the double. Allen outside. Pulls up. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from King. King's got his second bucket of the game to go. Back tonight.
Cavaliers foul. Jerry West. That's his first personal foul.
Cavaliers on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the line. A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got his first bucket of the night. And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
There we go, fans. Keep it going for your Rockets Power Dancers.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And here is West. He's got 8. Back to Allen. Unloads. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Nearly 11 points.
And on the topic of Brandon Knight, you have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie.
That's what I don't know. I played with Lucas. He's on my MyTeam squad.
Clutch shooter in college, the kind of guy you normally wouldn't think about dealing for someone else.
You know, talking about Brandon Knight, part of the reason he's been traded so often is because teams are offering great prospects in return. Detroit dealt him for Brandon Jennings, and Milwaukee dealt him for Michael Carter-Williams.
There's the triple. And that one's good. Knight's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, they didn't leave him alone out there, but you got to rubber band his hands. You got to crowd him and smother him on the perimeter. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
King, the pass to West.
Go.
A rebound by Gortat.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Passes it to King. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Stuckey. Out tonight. Back to Lucas.
Mm.
To finish it off.
You speed it up for a second, man. You speed it up for a second.
That was,
Give me that shit. You speed it up for a second. You speed it up right quick,
that
man.
guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
Man,
And
pass
you know
it.
what?
Aight.
Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll
It's all
go
right.
around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Feeds it to West. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Robinson. That's good. Robinson's got 8 points.
Your heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And for Marcin Gortat, he was such a good fit for the Wizards last season. Actually, the last 2 seasons.
You know, he runs the floor very well for his size. A terrific finisher, solid in the pick and roll, can make the mid-range. You know, he's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Thorpe, he checked in for Lucas. Gervin comes in for Fox. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And Money subbed in for Knight.
You know, getting back to Gortat, he signed that 5-year, $60 million contract a couple of years back. Raised some eyebrows at the time because he's not a supreme athlete, but his size, effort, and refined skill set have made him worth it so far.
Pass to Thorpe. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Devin Harris.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. And talking about Gortat, I like what he can do for you defensively. Doesn't really have a vertical, but uses his shots. And he uses well enough to close out on shooters and also cover the pick and roll. So solid and complete in terms of a frontline player.
Here's
girl.
Money.
That's who you playing?
He's got 9. It's Gervin on the wing, guarded by Kirk. And he gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
A
Good
try
shot here.
by Monroe.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well.
Boy, this nigga
today,
Monte Ellis
but
started
really,
him
it's
over. I don't
about
give a
what they've
damn.
done on the
I ain't fucking
backboard
with this nigga.
that's at the top.
Anybody
of
want
that
him? You want him? I'll trade him.
Gortat with the steal. All going up court. And that one's good, Ellis.
I'll trade him.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Lee dishes to Monroe. And taken away by Ellis. And the foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4
nigga got
free throw attempts.
That nigga got an eyebrow jump.
I checked, I think that's 75%.
He got an eyebrow jump.
That free throw missing.
Not a head jump, an eyebrow jump.
Good on the second free throw. And as we end the... And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Money. Gortat is out there with Thorpe. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Gervin.
Oh, here's Money.
Houston right now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Robinson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Houston leading by 13.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Chamberlain's checked in for Gortat. Fox comes in for Gervin. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And Knight subbed in for Money. A switch here also for Cleveland. Curry's checked in for King. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Too little.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 17. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Allen, that's good. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Stuckey against Allen. Out to the right wing. Here's Fox. This is the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 15. But they recover it. There's a screen by Robinson.
Look at that shit.
And here's West for 3. Rodman kicks it to West. Nobody near Allen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got 6 assists in the game. Rockets leading by 13. There's the pass to Fox. Another miss by Houston.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And the wide open shot from Stuckey.
Come on, Stuckey.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. West kicks to Curry.
Look at Dale.
That one wide left.
That boy Dale.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the shot is good from Stuckey.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Damn, boy.
Houston making a switch here. Lucas is checked in. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Brad Daugherty, he's checked in for Robinson. Lee comes in for Rodman. King's checked in for Curry. Devin Harris subbed in for West. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Robinson's checked in for Daugherty. Horry comes in for David Lee. And West subs in for Devin Harris.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Knight against West. It's Knight with the drive. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Working.
And the Rockets lead by 15.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Stuckey can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Back to Allen. Corner shot. And he hits the jump shot.
Hold him. He can hold. He can't hit it when he opens.
6 here in this quarter.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Knight into the lane. On the wing, Stuckey. 5 to shoot. Here's Lucas. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. King inside. He's guarded by Knight. Ori kicks to Allen. From deep three-point range. The shot by Ori, no good.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Rockets.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 2-game season series, you love taking charge of game 1. That's obvious, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Cavs.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Gervin's checked in for Fox. Ellis comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And Money subbed in for Brandon Knight. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Marbury. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's some good play tonight for Money. He's got 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Money? Oh, I got this recorded. You can make it lag all you want to and do whatever you want to do.
A lot of times he can get hot and
do
stay hot
whatever you
from
need to
behind.
do, Playboy. We got it recorded. Y'all seen that shit. Yeah. Your boy made himself lag out. Yeah. You seen it. Y'all seen it. Everybody seen it. If it was anything on my end, my broadcast would have stopped. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. People don't like to take L's. People don't like to take L's. I'm finna go play my team, dog. These niggas on some fuck shit. The first nigga lagged to win. This nigga lagged to not get the L. Come on, man. That's bullshit, homeboy. Man, this is a gay ass league. I think I don't be leaving that league. Think I'll be leaving that. It's a waste of my time. I don't even get any points for this. I need coins and all that type of shit. You know, I need to get paid for this type shit. Motherfuckers around this bitch playing for fun and can't take a L. I took my L. Let me give mine now. It's my turn. Pussy ass niggas. Yeah. Shit. That whole ass shit. Crybaby ass shit. I can't take a L. What you talking about? about nothing like that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The Hawks with their last game here in Atlanta before heading out on the road. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Money out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Lucas. And it's Gervin in the 3 spot. Here's Nowitzki. Baseline jumper. Chamberlain with the rebound. Well, looking back on last season, you didn't know where the Rockets would end up in terms of seeding in the playoffs. Ended up with the 2 seed because they won the Southwest Division. And as it turned out, everything worked out very well for them.
It really did, and had a divisional matchup in that first round against the Mavs. But the Rockets took care of business in that series and would advance.
Here's Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Harden's got the first points up on the board for the Hawks. Here's Marbury. And the shot is good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Nowitzki. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Hawks were so dominant last year and were the first team to clinch their spot in the postseason.
Hawks also would wrap up the top seed in the East and were able to advance against the Nets in 6 games.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off.
You know, in the second round, the Hawks had a bit of trouble once again with the Wizards. Were able to get by them despite going down 2-1 in that series. Seemed like they were out of gas against the Cavs in the next round.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And really, with the Hawks in the postseason, they just ran out of help. I mean, the Korver injury, the Carroll injury were huge against the Cavs. And when you lose that much talent, you could see why they were swept out of that conference finals. Don't forget, they also lost Cephalosha prior to the playoffs.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
And he sinks the second. And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt them inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So, in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
Here's Horford. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
Now here's Stuckey. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Nowitzki outside. Back to Billups. No luck. And Houston the other way now. Money passes to Gervin. And Horford pulls it down. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock too.
Now here's Stuckey. He kicks it to Chamberlain. Tries again. Here's Lucas. Makes it off the glass.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Billups.
Yeah.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kicks it out to Harden.
Got you, big ass nigga.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Chamberlain down low. Guarded by Horford. Passes it to Money. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Guarded by Harden. Now the pass to Money.
Money. Come on, Money.
Tie it there. The Hawks leading by 3. Harden, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Screened by Lucas.
Come on.
Stuckey with another miss.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take. Well, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
And the basket by Harden. Rockets trailed by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Money passes to Gervin. Here's Money. From deep three-point range.
Come on, Money.
Missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging here for dear life.
Nobody hanging on for shit.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Atlanta up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. folks, we have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And a chance here presented by
Game,
to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Stojakovic.
Yeah.
Noah is up there with
Oh, stop.
Ariza. Then there's Dragic, and it's Crawford at the 2.
You know, there was plenty to be happy about last year in Atlanta with the way the Hawks played. One sour note, though, was that the team was viewed as a potential buy for Seattle groups.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Well, last season, the Hawks not only had a great year on the floor as they were the top seed in the Eastern Conference, but they had a pretty good day at the bank, too. They sold for a nice price. Looks like the team is going to stay in Atlanta where it belongs.
Yeah, and that's great news for Atlanta. And they were rewarded with a terrific season.
Second, please.
Including Grant Hill purchased the Hawks and obviously will keep that group in Atlanta for many years to come.
Fourth against Ariza.
Little motherfucker.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Price.
Oh, no.
Off target from outside.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Dragic with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Dragic dishes to Noah. Inside.
Man, get the
from
fuck
Ariza
up.
on the assist by Noah. And the Hawks lead by 1. Now Price. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Gortat.
Give me my 3 points.
For one more at the free throw line.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Thompson, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
That's
Tristan
good.
Thompson. Oh, this Tristan Thompson.
And for Goran Dragic, so incredibly efficient on the offensive end over the last couple of years, whether with Phoenix or Miami, he's really upped his game.
You know, Kevin, it took him a few years to kind of get comfortable.
And
in
this
the NBA,
nigga shot
much
fucked
like
up.
the great Steve Nash, who had his struggles early in his career. Now the game is kind of slowed down for him. He's not forcing as much, and it has certainly paid off.
Talking about Dragic's newfound efficiency, he's shot over 50% from the field the past 3 years. I mean, impressive. That's a really high percentage for a point guard who plays so aggressively.
Rockets trailed by 3. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Martin penetrating. Stolen by Stojakovic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Fuck out my way.
And talking about Goran Dragic, he's learned how to play under control without losing his speed. I mean, early in his career, he committed way too many turnovers. Now he's able to push the action without making so many of those mental mistakes.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out of bounds,
Running
Atlanta
full
will take
speed for
possession.
nothing. What you asked for the ball for?
Atlanta leading by 5. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they
Yeah.
really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Crawford, no luck.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Martin again, Stojakovic. Here's Cephalosha. Noah with the block. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Kicks it to Dragic. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The Rockets were terrific on the road last season. Tied for second with the Clippers for the most road wins in the league.
26 and 15. Although if you want to get about it, they had one of those wins in Mexico City, so maybe 25.5 road wins for them.
So for the Hawks, Nowitzki comes in for Joakim Noah. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Goran Dragic. Thompson passes to Nowitzki. Drains it from 17 feet out. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And I do remember that Mexico City game last year for the Rockets. A huge turnout for them. It felt like they were the crowd favorites. Still, you can't take anything away from their road performances last season.
And, you know, you think about the Rockets, as you mentioned. I mean, one reason they were so good on the road is their offense didn't miss a beat when they left Houston. When you can get to the line as much as they did, you remain consistent on the road.
He's checked in for the Hawks. Harden comes in for Stojakovic. .151 left in the first half of the game. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Price. Hits the front of the rim and out. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here's Crawford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Cephalosha's running. And it's Martin missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And for Marcin Gortat, he was such a good fit for the Wizards last season. Actually, the last 2 seasons.
You know, he runs the floor very well for his size. A terrific finisher, solid in the pick and roll, can make the mid-range. You know, he's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Price against Billups. Left side, Price. 4 on the clock. And it's sent back by Horford. And they're running. Caldwell Pope kicks to Harden. There's the triple. Rockets with the rebound. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
And the Hawks making a change here. Ariza's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Fox is checked in. The three from Harden. And Thorpe pulls it down. It throws down the breakaway jam.
Time to run, baby.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Here's Harden. And that one is stuffed right through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Harden doing it all. He's got 14 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. We've got Chamberlain. Irvin out there with Lucas. Then it's Ellis. And it's Knight in the guard position.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Last season, Atlanta showed just how much fun a team can have playing team basketball, a complete team effort. We use that word a lot. You don't see it much in the NBA, but boy, they epitomized it, Clark.
Yeah, they sure did. Refreshing to see a team do that well collectively without a real superstar. Just a solid group that understood their roles and played them perfectly.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the night. Over in the corner, Ellis. Pass to Chamberlain. From downtown, Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.